Hi, good morning to you. I hope by the grace of God you are all doing well and you are blessed. Alright, once again we've met even in your homes. We want to reach you, to occupy you in doing something. We are here to continue with what we did last week on multiplication. Multiplying 2-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers, and I explained to you earlier that for you to multiply you have to get two factors, and I even gave an example that when you say factors, I used your mother and your father as factors and you as a product. So when your mother and father come together, they will produce you. You are the outcome of their what? Hard work. Very good. So we are going to multiply 2-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers. Fine. Last week we did something like 22 by 22, if you could remember. This is just for the start. I just wanted you to understand what we were about to do, but most of you were finding it difficult to understand. So I'll just go over what we did last week so that I continue from there. Now I told you that for you to add numbers, you have to start adding it from the ones column before you move to the tens column. Good. Same applies to the multiplication. If you want to multiply, even if the other factor is a single number, you have to start from the ones place or the ones column. Good. Now that you have 2-digit number by 2-digit number here, you are going to start from the ones as I told you earlier. Good. Now if you multiply these two, so you are going to start from the first here. 2 by 2. 2 times 2 give us what? 2 to 4. Very good. You write your 4 right under the question that has been asked you. Now you move to the next number on top. The same 2. So 2 times 2 will also give us what? 4. You write it there. Good. Now we are done with the first factor. Down. We are moving to the next one. We will multiply the down one by the what? The top one. The first one's digits. So 2 by 2 is the same 2. 2 by 2 will also give us 4. But this time around, you are not going to write the answer at the ones place, but rather you shift to the tens place. Good. That is where the second question is. So you come and write 2 by 2 give us what? 4. You move to this side. 2 times 2 will also give us what? 4. Now you look at the arrangement. Some will say that, why didn't you write the 4 under the first 4? Yes. The first 4, we didn't write it there because we didn't write the second answer there because that the first answer is for the first question here. Look at where it starts from. It starts from the ones column. That's why we also wrote the answer. We started from the ones column or the ones place. Now the second answer to start from the what? Tens place. Okay, so you have to write the answer right under the what? The second question. And it says 2 by 2. So you come and write the answer down. Now we are done with multiplying the two factors. So we just come to the addition. Okay, so we are coming to add the two answers. Okay, now I told you last week that you should always assume that here it is what? 0. Here it's 0 and here too is what? 0. So always the first number at the ones place, you write the same number down. Okay, you write the same number down. Now when you come to the second answer, you can see that 4 and 4 are together. So this time we are going to add the two numbers. So 4 plus 4 will give us what? 8. 4 plus 4 will give us 8. Now when you move to this side to assume there is no number here. 0. And so any number plus 0 is what? Is the same number. Good. Now 4 plus 0 is the same number. So you just write the same 4 here. Now you are done. So this is our final product. Okay, after multiplying the two factors, this is a factor and this one too is a factor. Okay, the two multiplying numbers are what? Factors. And the answer that you get is the what? Product. Please, again, I'll go over. When you are writing the answers, please look at the question and you write the answer right under the what? The question. So that the arrangement will be well what? Good. Now let's give another example. This time around there will be some carrying. Okay, this one there was no carrying. When we added, there was nothing like carrying. And even when we multiplied, there was nothing like carrying. We didn't move any other number to the next number. So we are going to solve question under that what? Good. Let's take this question for instance. Now, it says 26 multiplied by what? 13. Or 13 multiplied by 26 is the same thing. Good. Look here. As I said earlier, we are going to start from the 3, which is at the what? The ones place. Now, when you multiply 3 by 6, I hope you all know the answer. 3 6. 18. Very good. Now on the 18, you are not going to write all the 18 here. Remember your addition. You are not going to write all the 18 here. Okay, you have 18. So always you just write the number on your right, the first number on your right, which is the 1. You write the 8. So which means it's going to be the what? The 1. And the 1 you come and give it to the number here. The next number on the what? On the 10th column. But don't add it until you are done multiplying. Don't add the 1 to the 2 until you are done what? Multiplying the 2 by the 3 before you add the 1. So look here. 3 2 6. 3 2 will give us what? 6. Now that you've gotten your 6, then you add your what? Your 1. 3 to 6 plus the 1 on top will be what? 7. So you write your 7 down. I'll go over it again. We multiply the 3 by 6 and we have 18. I didn't write all the 18. I wrote 8. Remember what? 1. And the 1 I have to give it to the next number on the 10th column. Okay? Good. Now that I've given the 1 to the next number, I have to multiply the number on the next what, or on the 10th column before I add the remainder. So 2 3 will give us 6. 6 plus 1 will give us 7. Now I'm done multiplying the 3 by what? 26. I'm done multiplying the 3 by 26. Now I'm going to multiply the 1 by the 26. This one is very simple. Good. 6 1 6. 6 1 6. You write a 6. Look at where the 1 is. I said you should. If the second number is at the 10th column, so you start giving the answer or writing the answer at the 10th column. Good. So 6 1 6. You can't write a 6 here. Right under the 7 because the 7 is at the 10th place. Now we move to the 2. 2 1 2. Very good. You write it here. Now I'm done multiplying the what? 13 by 26. I'm coming to add. And don't forget your operation sign. Always, it should be there. Now you are coming to add the two answers. I said always assume that here it's what? 0. There's no number here. So the number written here will be the same number here. So you write it. 8. Okay. Now when we move to the next number or the next number, you can see that 7 and 6 are together. We are going to put them together. So 7 plus 6 will give us what? 7 plus 6. Some of you might find it difficult. Let us go back to class 2. 7 plus 6. I'm just giving some few seconds. 7 plus 6. You keep the bigger number in mind and count the smaller number on your fingers and add it. Very good. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 7 plus 6 gave us what? 13. Very good. Now the 13, this time around, it's like when we had the 10th digit here. We didn't write all the 18. We wrote only one digit here. So we have 13. We are going to write our 3. Okay. Now, I just assume there is no number here. 0. But here we have 13. It's left with what? Remember 1. So this time around, you can kind of write your 1 here. Or you can add it to the 2. So 2 plus 1 will give us what? 3. So this is our final answer, which is our product after multiplying the 2 factors. Thank you. I'll end it here and I'll give you some exercise right after this video. There will be some exercise under it and I'll put my number there. You do it and send it through that number. Please don't put it on the page. Don't put it on the page. Thank you.